just to let you all know, I am not liking my summer body this year, not one little bit. I do not like my summer body. It is not even zucchini friendly. I don't like it. I don't like my BMI. I don't like my thighs. I don't like my biceps. I don't like anything because I can't exercise as good as I used to because I'd have to take one pain reliever, prescribed prescription, before I exercise and or during I exercise and or since. I don't like it. My wrists, my hand, my forearm, and my knees, my left knee. And then, in addition to that, when my neck painful and my lower back, muscle relaxant prescribed, prescription. Ugh. Ugh. And on top of that, my lips are dry. Ugh. Although I have been walking, I was feeling alright. By the way, I'm really foodie beauty. And I'm back. Although, I went to a market and I saw that same thing once more, and I was like, oh, I'm going to get me one. I did not eat it. But I got prettier and prettier, hating and hating. And I completely hated. And I put it aside. Maybe I'll change my mind, maybe not. But there's something else I'm going to eat. Maybe I'll only eat half. Maybe I'll eat the whole thing in addition to everything else. I don't know. Although, yeah. I like my butter tarts. I haven't had one in a long time. I was actually looking at one the past week, considering, do I or don't I? I thought, didn't know exactly what was in there. Could have been chocolate, so I tried to avoid it. Vanilla. Cheers. And the great thing about exercising, I find I can eat actually anything I want to in moderation, although not to the extreme moderation of an ED. Such as tomorrow, I can eat a whole personal-sized pizza all to myself. I can eat one serving of yogurt all to myself. I can eat one serving of pasta and sauce without plant-based and or meatballs all to myself. And I can exercise, and I can also have one serving of a treat all to myself, as long as I exercise. I didn't walk lots. I'm not sure I walked a full kilometer. I might have. I don't know. I didn't care. I was out. I walked the block. Slowly, surely, I kept myself active. Active. Oh, that feels good. It's not part of my physiotherapy, although. Yeah, great way to end the day of exercising. Since all happened to me all during June 5 this year. I have to wash my hairs tomorrow. Oh, one-handed, of course. Yeah. I wish I could have one of those sink hoses so that when my kitchen sink is empty, I could have just washed my hairs in the kitchen sink. I don't, so I'm gonna have to just father how. Lean forward, of course, and head back. Beauty sip. I'll be back. Dry lips. My lips are very dry. I'm the real foodie beauty, Avril Bellis. Avril Bellis, foodie beauty. This is just the beginning. Actually, it began. Well, yeah. Well, I've always been. I've just been out of it a while because June 5. All others. I'll be back. Only a day away. Ugh. She forgot. A few more sips, and that's that. I'm done with social media all night. Unless I have an emergency, of course. What? They're in here. They're in here. Because you're supposed to walk. new poll. The real Foodie Beauty. Avril Bellis. Avril Bellis. Foodie Beauty. Well, yes. Not only now, on historical, geographical, etc. Excuse me, beauty burped. Hi, hello. Scored! I've got a yes. Yes! Thank you for your vote. Peekaboo, I see you. Do any of you like radishes? I love radishes. I am totally addicted to radishes. Most all my days are not complete unless I eat at least one raw radish. Be it alone, with and or without a condiment, and or a salad. Oh, I love radishes. They're just so good. That crunch, you know? And it's got a bit of spice. I like my radishes. Tomorrow, I am most likely going to eat another raw radish with and or without another condiment, and or the same condiment, and or without a condiment. I just love radishes. I'm planning my whole day. I've pre-planned. I'm going to have a yogurt, maybe with blueberries, one serving of. I'm going to have an individual-sized pizza cooked, vegetarian. I'm going to have 2 stuffed olives stuffed with garlic, and then I'm not definite what I'm going to be eating, but that's pretty much it with that raw radish. I like my radishes. They're so good. I ate one today. I believe nowadays I strongly wake up from another coma, a new coma, concussion, just to eat a raw radish and have some tea, caffeine. Absolutely. No doubt about it. And I've been craving chips. And because of the time, I don't want to. And because it's Meatless Monday, although I'm craving some lettuce chips, I haven't had lettuce chips in a while. You know, that romaine lettuce and being able to dip it in something. I'm looking forward to having some of them in the future. Lettuce chips with and or without condiment. Yeah. See if anyone else shows up, cares to vote. All anonymous, of course. I'm just using that for personal keeps. My newest project upcoming. I'm seriously craving a bagel. Seriously, I'm craving a bagel. My hairs are a bit wavy tonight. How's your tea, Mom? Stay on a little while longer until my battery is charged. It completely stops. I went out earlier and my air conditioning, the AC, is practically on all the time, even though it's set on auto. I went out, my friend. It's like a heat wave out there. The sauna. The elevators were cooler. Downstairs a little bit too. And then when I got outside, the only difference between outside my front door and outside is outside had a bit of a breeze. It's as if alleged condominium corporation forgot to pay their AC bills or something. I don't know. It's so hot. And where they turned off their AC, although it's always running out in the hall. It's just like instead of cold air, it's hot air. Maybe their AC is broken in the common areas. Wasn't me. I'm not guilty. Wasn't anyone here. My family and me. It's just so freaking hot. And it's only, what, June 23rd? It's supposed to get up into the 30s before the end of June where I am. Wow. Happy day. Happy day. Again, I will not be wearing shorts and or a bikini. Not happy with my summer body. No. My cat died. Short sleeves are about it all, and some stuff. Not showing the legs. Not that I would want to, anyways, considering June 5, 20. Well, this year. Ew. Any more yes votes and likes before I go? Yeah, the little containers of personalized yogurt with berries. I like. I haven't had one in a long time. I went somewhere once and I got one of those strip things of yogurt. I don't like to have those because other people touched before. At least that way the lid is off and it's a bit more sanitized, I suppose. I'm looking forward to having one. I haven't had yogurt in a long time. Somebody else mentioned it to me, yogurt, and I was like, it just triggered. Oh, I gotta have me some yogurt. Yogurt. That and some butterscotch ice cream. I'm craving that a while too. Most definitely having some pizza tomorrow. Don't know about the pasta, but most definitely pizza. And raw radish and yogurt. Yeah. That's less than 3,000 calories of them. Oh, and one serving rice crackers. Still less than 3,000 calories. To olive stuffed with garlic. Still less than 3,000 calories. Less than 2,000 calories, I suppose. I suppose I could put half a bagel in there. Very carb day. Maybe some sweet potato and condiment. I am not a good cook nowadays. My mom doesn't cook. Sometimes she does do like a grilled cheese or something. She doesn't cook, you know what I mean? We don't have Sunday dinners. We don't do roast or anything. Even if it's plant-based. We don't. Oh, and then there's rice pudding. Have rice pudding. I'll build up the calories. And stay tuned. Tomorrow I'm going to do my new weigh in. So I'm going to get myself on the scale, see if I've gone down to 143. Then I'm going to eat another raw radish. Excuse me, beauty burp. Yes, my new series has begun. What I eat during a day as the wannabe fat person. And I'm not talking about just 145 pounds. I'm talking about like 200 pounds. And I'm not just talking about fat, I'm talking about muscle. I just call it fat to see what happens. Because I like to exercise. And when it's walking can give weight loss with and or without muscle tone. I've done it before when I was younger and I lost lots of weight. Lots of weight. And nowadays I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. I just want to get muscle toned. With it or without more physiotherapy. Oh, I dread physiotherapy completely. It's not my, I don't like it. I did it more since March. Look where it got me. Because I blame it all on because the doctors did not showed and told completely all my symptoms and injuries, wounds. My left knee was sprained, soft tissue injured. I've had problems with my left ankle, my neck, etc. And then the next time, nobody cared. And I ended up in hospital again. I complained while I was eating. I actually thought it was the onset of a migraine, which I'm prone to anyways. And then I was like, oh no, it's not a migraine completely. I'm fainting. And then I began vomiting. And when I finally got to the hospital emergency, one of the staff there prejudged it might have been food poisoning, although I couldn't figure what I ate that was food poisoning. And then I explained everything since February. And during February, migraine was not the reason for it. It was just fainted. Sinus bradycardia and low blood pressure, probable. And then, June 5 this year, 2024, June, and everything this year. And then the doctor said, oh, there might be some ligament damage. I was in hospital, and where I am is covered by OHIP. And the staff there would not do anything other than x-rays. I was like, give me an ultrasound MRI. Let's find out what's going on with my knees and stuff. I said, no, it's pre-existing. You can go to your doctor for a follow-up. I'm like, pre-existing? It just happened. I'm bleeding. How is that pre-existing? Because what happened before was pre-existing. I'm like, yeah, but it's new. And then I got cast, splint put on, but nothing on my knees. I had to beg for a physiotherapist just to try and make my knee move because I couldn't get to move. It was just like in this one position, and every time I moved it, it was painful. Got a physiotherapist, they did that, and then I began to pass out. A physiotherapist concerned went to the ER doctor, the staff. Nothing happened. Once more, nobody was concerned that my uh, blood pressure was low and that the sinus bradycardia could be in the low 50s at 50 and in the 40s or lower. Nobody cared. I'm like, what the hell? Why is the doctor there? I mean, I should have probably had an IV and an anti-nauseant and stronger than stupid extra Tylenol, extra strength Tylenol, that is. I was in agony. My mom was fed up. I got so fed up I couldn't even get dinner or breakfast there. With dinner I was carrying home when it happened. The drinks were gone, and naturally I freaked out thinking that someone had thrown something on me that was like acid. Not that I liked, but was acid, and I freaked out. And then I calmed down, and when we were in the hospital, nobody gave me any food, not an IV, nothing. So I began eating my dinner that was almost ruined. My mom did too. We just sat there and ate. I was laying down on a gurney, and my mom was like, we just sat there eating a Junior Whopper kind of combo, fries and everything. We just sat there and ate. And then the next morning, nothing was given to me, not tea, not coffee, not. I had to beg for water. And my mom was like, I need something. I just. And so I said, I'll walk you to Tim Hortons, whatever it was. So my leg, again, still sticking up, not able to bend. I said, when's the physiotherapist coming? I'm not going home. I don't care if you're discharging me. I'm not leaving. So my mom and I went to Tim Hortons. I got 2 of those egg bite things and a tea. I think it was English breakfast blend tea. Black tea. Came back. They made up where I was as if I had not any intentions of returning. I returned. Physiotherapist soon later came. She did all that to move my knees, made sure they were mobile, not in a stiff position. They discharged me. They didn't even give me a prescription for even that morphine that starts with an H. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. And then I went to my doctor, and one doctor gave me a muscle relaxant that was for chronic. I don't have chronic. And some medication, pain reliever and all that. A bit stronger than extra strength Tylenol. And then,
What, you got my pills?
yes, you know they were there, all put together already. And then my doctor gave me I got stronger ones, pain relievers, prescribed prescription, and a new prescribed prescription muscle relaxant that is not for chronic pain. It's for the other kind of pain. And the side effects are not as severe. I could have had even a side effect to it was baclofen originally. I don't like baclofen, and that could cause the vomiting, nausea. But I'm not chronic. The hospital staff did nothing. Absolutely bugger all. I could have died. They didn't even care. They kept asking me if I hit my head. I don't know. I couldn't remember. My mom didn't fully reply that I hit my head. It didn't matter if I hit my head or not hit my head. They should have did a CAT scan and MRI on my head to